A reverse mortgage can be a great way to fund your retirement or help out with well-needed repairs around the home. Now, if this is something that you've been excited to learn more about, Silverleaf Mortgage has the experts that you can trust. They're Colorado's #1 reverse mortgage broker. Now, with more on the benefits of a reverse mortgage is Silverleaf Senior Vice President and Reverse Mortgage Specialist, Kathy Muni. Kathy, good morning. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me on Colorado & Company.
You got it. We are happy that you're here. Now, let's start off with the basics. What exactly is a reverse mortgage so we can really set people straight? Because it's a confusing term.
It can be.
Yeah.
A reverse mortgage is a safe, government-insured product that allows senior homeowners to tap into some of their housing wealth and put it to work for them. So if they have a current mortgage, it's going to be paid off, and there may be tax-free cash available at closing, a line of credit that's guaranteed to grow and compound annually, a monthly income stream, or a combination of these options. And even if the folks own their home free and clear, a reverse mortgage is a huge advantage in funding retirement.
Yeah, it sounds like it really creates a lot of options for people who may be switching things up in life and need to access some of those funds.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. So what are the qualifications for a reverse mortgage? Can anybody look into this option?
Well, it's really simple, but at least one homeowner has to be 62 or over.
Okay.
It must be the primary residence, and there should be about 30 to 60% equity, depending on the age of the youngest borrower. Now, income and credit are very easy, and most people qualify with just their Social Security income, and even poor credit is often not a problem.
All right, so it sounds like this could be, a lot of our viewers who are out there seeking those options in older age as they get up there in their 60s and looking for those retirement options. So, all right, so now we know what it is and who qualifies, but let's talk about some of the myths, because I feel like I've heard this term through the years, and it's kind of scared me away from even talking to my parents about it. What are some of the myths that people sort of get, scared into?
Well, some of the myths are that people think if they do a reverse mortgage, the bank owns their home.
Right.
And that's just an old wives' tale. It's not true. Nobody owns the home but the folks. Another myth is that somehow the heirs are going to inherit debt. But this is a non-recourse loan. There's no debt to the heirs. And the heirs will actually inherit the remaining equity after the loan is repaid.
Okay. For the typical person who may be looking into a reverse mortgage and decides to go through with the process, what kind of state are they in? Why do these people go for the reverse mortgage?
Well, oftentimes people do a reverse mortgage because they want to eliminate their mortgage payment. You know, if you're on a fixed income, Amelia, it can feel like it's strangling you if you have a mortgage payment. So the reverse mortgage eliminates that mortgage payment. Of course, everyone has to continue to pay property taxes and insurance. But even people who own their home free and clear use a reverse mortgage to leverage their housing wealth so that they can fund longevity in retirement.
And the interest rates, too, being so low right now, may be a good option for people to start looking into this option of a reverse mortgage. So how do our lower interest rates lately apply to a process like this?
Well, it does free up more of the housing wealth for the folks.
Right,
so now's the time to look into it when interest rates are low so they can maximize the benefit.
Absolutely. Now, what sets Silverleaf apart? Why should folks look to you to start answering their questions and get the process started?
Well, unlike national lenders, we do house calls. We want to be sure everyone understands everything. But we do a free pre-appraisal inspection because if there's repairs or deferred maintenance, we want to address those right up front. No other lender, national or local, will help with repairs. And we typically do loans in 30 days or less, whereas other lenders take 60 to 90 days.
That's a good point. 30 days, that's a quick turnaround for something like this, especially when you want to access those funds. So let's hear from one of the clients who's worked with you in the past.
I was recently widowed, and I needed to find a way that I could stay in my condo because my income had been lessened. And Silverleaf was able to help me do that by offering me a reverse mortgage. I've been able to actually feel like I can live again and go to the grocery store without looking at my checkbook to see if I have money.
It's nice to not have to worry about, okay, payday's coming, we got to do this, this, and this. And now with Silverleaf, we don't have that problem. It's like, okay, the bills come in, we can pay them right now. We don't have to wait a minute. We've got money in the bank in case we have an emergency. We've got money to do basically what we'd like to do. And that empowerment is fantastic when we had the problems we had. And I mean, Silverleaf Mortgage and Kathy have just they changed our life.
Kathy, I love these testimonials. These people, they really sound like this made a big difference in their quality of life. right? Is that what you're hearing?
It really did. Yeah, the testimonies are so powerful, and I'm so glad that we were able to help Helen, Mark, and Bev and hundreds of other Coloradans.
Yep, sounds good. Well, if you have been thinking about a reverse mortgage, you can get a free in-home assessment, as Kathy mentioned, offered by Silverleaf Mortgage. You can call today. The number is 720-458-4036 or visit silverleafmortgage.com. Now, you also have an exclusive home repair program that we want to talk about. Can you talk about that program itself?
Absolutely. You know, over the last 4 years, Silverleaf staff, family, friends, volunteers, local contractors have given their time and money to help seniors repair their homes when the seniors were unable to do so.
Oh, really?
And now we've partnered with the Forever Home Foundation so that they are offering low and no interest rate loans and grants to seniors for home repairs. So Silverleaf is able to offer up to $15,000 to our clients for repairs on the home.
Wow, that could be a real difference maker in terms of maybe making that next step up to the type of home you want to live in. $15,000, that's a lot.
It is, and you know, it's absolutely critical that the home be brought up to top market condition so that the folks can get the highest appraised value and therefore access the most equity. Those who go with other lenders who don't help them often get a low appraisal, or they can't access the money that they might have, and sometimes they're even turned down because their home just doesn't meet the criteria.
Right. Well, it sounds like you'll be giving everyone who calls to learn more about this just a lot of peace of mind about that decision. So how can folks get in touch with you?
Well, you can give us a call at 720-458-4036 or visit our website at silverleafmortgage.com. We'd love to hear your story and be able to give you information so that you can make an informed decision.
All right, Kathy, we so appreciate you being here today on Colorado & Company. Thank you so much. A reverse mortgage may be the right option for you. If you'd like more information and a free in-home assessment only offered by Silverleaf Mortgage, call 720-458-4036 today or visit silverleafmortgage.com. They are the #1 reverse mortgage broker in Colorado. And with an A+ rating by the BBB, you can really trust them. Again, call 720-458-4036 today or visit silverleafmortgage.com. They paid for their segment on today's show.